Whether you're looking for a perfect little add-on gift for the board gamer in your life, or if you're looking to add some variety to a collection without having to go overboard on how much space or money it's going to cost you, our stocking stuffer list absolutely has you covered. These suggestions are games that deliver big fun despite coming in small packages, and are often found to be at a fairly modest price, making them the perfect additions to your holiday shopping list.
Sea Salt and Paper is an absolutely beautiful set collection game where players compete to strategically draft cards in order to earn points and make use of various card manipulation abilities along the way. Sea Salt and Paper is one of those great little games that only gets more fun with repeated plays, especially because there's an extra layer of strategy where players can choose to either end a round immediately when they think they have the most points, or to signal that every other player will get an additional turn. This gamble will either give that player lots of potential bonus points, or if they've estimated incorrectly, and they don't have the highest score in the round, a limit to what they can score. With a truly fantastic origami artwork and a tiny box, Sea Salt and Paper is the perfect stocking stuffer, especially if you include the Extra Salt expansion that was released just last year.
Far Away, which is published by Pandasaurus Games, is a quick drafting and set collection game where players will draw 8 cards into their tableau over the course of the game. Each of these cards will provide exploration icons as well as potential points, assuming you can manage to draft the cards that will give you the icons to meet their prerequisite. Each round, the cards players choose to draft will also impact their ability to get sanctuary cards, which provide additional opportunities for endgame scoring, as well as impacting the order players act in when they're refilling their hand. At the end of the 8th round, players will score their tableau 1 card at a time, but will do so from last to first, which means that careful planning is needed in order to actually meet prerequisites, since you'll only be counting icons on cards as they're scored. Once you're in the flow of it, Far Away is a quick game with lots of little strategic moments, and we think the aesthetic and artwork are fantastic too.
With a modest price point, small box, and quick, easy-to-learn gameplay, Odin from publisher Helvetique is pretty much the definition of a stocking stuffer. In this little hand management game, you're trying to empty your hand of cards as quickly as possible. When it's your turn, you've got to play cards that beat the value of the previously played cards, and the way that it works is a little unique. You can play one card more or less than the previous play, and you can either play cards of all the same color or all the same value. If you play multiple cards, your hand's value isn't the sum, but rather the highest number you can make from whatever cards you play, meaning that a 6, 5, and 8 of the same color becomes 865. After every turn, you'll have to draw 1 card from those previously played, so you'll need to be strategic about how you rebuild your hand after every play. That's a lot for such a little game, and that, along with the adorable Viking artwork, makes Odin an absolutely perfect stocking stuffer.
Dark Tomb is a little dice-driven dungeon crawler that fits inside a tiny tin, which makes it even more impressive that publisher Kaz Games has managed to stuff in an entire delving experience, complete with unique characters, treasure, and wandering monsters. With each run being randomized, this little cooperative crawler can keep anywhere from 1 to 5 adventurers entertained over and over again. And if you like it, you should definitely check out Kaz Games' other offerings, which include Dark Tomb Bloodthorn Island, which adds movement mechanics for ships to the mix as well.
Fuego, the most recent release from Keymaster Games, is a clever little trick taker that features great aesthetics, easy-to-learn gameplay, and a modest price point. Players will be adding cards to the fire line, with the highest card of the lead suit winning the trick. Victory comes in the form of fire tokens that get stolen from your opponents. Clever card play will also let you neutralize played cards and gain you match tokens, which let you manipulate the cards you play even further. Trick takers don't always work well at 2 players, but Fuego is actually perfectly tuned for that, and it only gets better with max players. Every Keymaster Games product feels deluxe, and Fuego is no exception. With thick cardboard tokens, wooden bits to accompany the gorgeous art, definitely a contender for your group's next favorite trick taker.
When we think stocking stuffer games, we inevitably think of the Dice of series from Thing 12 Games. These 3 games, Dice of Crowns, Dice of Pirates, and Dice of Dragons, are 3 unique dice-rolling games that all come in super portable tins, making them perfect for gaming on the go. And while all three are light, push-your-luck style games, they do differ in their rules. Dice of Crowns is a brisk, backstabby game of chance. Dice of Pirates is a slightly more complex battle royale between greedy pirates. And Dice of Dragons is actually a fully cooperative game, where players will use their dice to fight against the gold-hoarding dragons. Maybe he was a pirate. With an impressively high player count of 6, the Dice of series make for fantastic little stocking stuffers for the gaming group who are looking for light, quick games on the go.
Hey, Meeple and I thank you for watching. If you want to see more of our reviews, please click on either of these playlists. One of them is our full-length review series, and the other one is Game in a Minute, where we tell you everything you need to know about a game in about 60 seconds. If you'd like to subscribe, please click the G and ring the bell so that you get a notification every time we publish. And if you like what we do and want to support us, please check out links to our Patreon below. We'll see you next game.